squidding me!
Hello and welcome back to Race to Prestige Season 4. Huzzah! Again, we are Michaelis, and we just haven't been able to get our schedules together. Oh boy. Hopefully this isn't a late game. Yee. Cool. So, Raylan. I rank her fairly high, but I am not particularly great at her. I haven't been able to hit my snipes as well as I used to. I used to main Ray until they really nerfed her to the ground a lot. But a lot of the previous topics, the last few, have been very doom and gloom, kind of, I don't know, negative Nancy about situations, about the patch, about balance, about things. But today is just going to be a simple topic. Today's topic is going to be community resources, and I'll talk a little bit more once the game actually starts. I won't sit here for 50 minutes. Oh boy, someone force started. That's always fun. But community resources, there are a lot of things out in the community. Ooh, who gets the third? Who gets the third? It's probably going to be them. Oh, does no one get the third? There are a lot of really cool community resources that people have put together and made. Oh boy, Ted is just derping out right here. I need as much money as possible. Money, 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 money! Okay, so far none of us have gotten an extra teammate. But yeah, there are a lot of really cool things that people have made, resources that are available to anyone. One of the... well, not necessarily made, but yeah, we got one. Awesome. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, careful. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. A lot of very tanky units on the other side. So this is going to be interesting indeed. First one I'd like to mention is r/Awesomenauts. It's a really cool place. I hang out there a fair bit. It's sort of the Reddit community for Awesomenauts, and it's not too big. It's got its members and its own unique charm to it. There's each of the different Awesomenauts communities has a bit of a different spin to it. Hi there. Okay, you're going. All 3 piggy banks. I'm the only person that did not go piggy bank, and it might come back to bite me because Ray is not quite as good at farming as she used to be. But it looks like we are hitting that top turret hard. I share a lot of my videos and a lot of my stuff there. I talk there because I think it's the most open place to really chat and discuss Awesomenauts. I think a lot of the other communities come with a little bit of a downside to them, but I really think Reddit is a nice and open dialogue place, which is nice. It's not very hostile, and I quite like it. Nab at the Vinny there. Right there. They're all going very cool. Got the first kill, right? Yeah. Nifty. Oop. Okay. But then the other community resources, I've got the paper right next to me, right here, is notrankings.com. That is a really nifty website. You can look up other people's ranking, because there's one big thing that Awesomenauts ranks is don't show, is you can't search through ranks, and also you cannot like just browse through easily. You have to go to the list section of the leaderboard tab, and you have to. It's very clunky. It's a very clean interface. It's really nice to look up in between matches. Like, oh well, what level was that guy? You can just input their name, and it will automatically search and find them. So it's a pretty useful tool for finding people, which is nice in this game because it's not exactly the best. I got a new mouse, a nice gaming mouse, but it's got its problems. It seems like every once in a while it forgets that I have the mouse button held down. And yeah. So that can be a little bit of a problem. I probably should go back and get some upgrades. But yeah, not ranking is really cool. You get to look up people. You have an offline version of the not rankings, which is cool. You can check to see who's top 100. So very useful tool right there. Another really useful tool is called notbuilder.com. It is this excellent website that you can basically test out builds and see how they work, what kind of statistics they get. Oh boy. Oh, not quite enough. And it's very useful for displaying to other people your builds because you can build a build and then it will generate a code where you can either post it to the forums, post it anywhere, or just post a general link. So it's a very useful website for sharing strategies and things like that. It's an awesome resource that people have made. Another things are the wikis. There's a wiki, which I believe is the official wiki of Awesomenauts, but there's also a community-made wikia, which is a little bit more up to date. So, well, I'm not sure which of the two. I know one is more updated than the other, and I use it to find out like what level I need to get to at the end, because I often need to look that up because I don't know. Oh, that's disappointing. But yeah, there's two different wikis, so you guys know the wiki and the wikia. One may be more updated than the other, so just keep that in mind when you're looking up some information. So really great tools for understanding the game, learning about new things. Careful, careful! No, no! Oh, that wasn't so smart. That wasn't the most genius thing to do, but we are still in fairly low league, so do not blame my teammates at all. Man, if this was pre 2.7 Ray, I would be getting so much money out of this. But another tool is the forums. The forums is a different sort of beast. That is more centered towards sort of the hardcore players of Awesomenauts. This is where all the higher leagues and also where a lot of like tournaments and events get organized. Pumbaa. It's a very great resource. There's so many guides that you can find on that. Like there's practically a guide for any knot and every situation. This guy even has a guide that says how to counter anything, and it basically shows to you how to counter everything. Oh, tried to nab him right there. But the forum is a great place to find guides, to interact with people. I've found personally that the balance section is a little bit held close to some people's chests. They like to keep it that sort of a exclusive club, but it is what it is, so can't really do much about that. But it certainly is a nice resource to to communicate with the developers themselves, because they have a couple of people that go around, and that's not great for me to be situation. So nifty resource. Going with community resources here. Okay. This Dirtball is playing very passive. Hi there. I really ought to buy some upgrades. And then finally, the next / last resource that I have here, there's probably others that I couldn't think of or haven't found yet. It's called Awesomereps.net. I will be posting a link to all of these different resources in the description. But what Awesome Reps lets you do is it lets you host your replay files. And if you didn't know, the game automatically records a replay of almost every match if you have the settings set to it. So it's a very nifty feature. But the problem is that exports in a weird format, and not everyone has a preferred file sharing a file sharing website. This is a great resource that we know is just Awesomenauts replays, and it's a great resource because it gives everyone a place to centralize their replays that they get. So yeah, it is a very cool little resource that they've got going on there. I probably should have bought the droid, but I'm actually kind of stalling this game. I'm not pushing as hard as I should be. Because I kind of want to just, I don't know if I should stall anymore, because I don't know. Yeah, it's not always the greatest situation to be in. Trying to think of other resources. There is a website that I got all of these sprites from. They probably just extracted them straight from the game, but instead of you having to fiddle around with that, they have done it. It's called like Spriter Resource or something like that, and that's where I got the assets for... Oh man, he went late piggy. The assets for the animation that I did at the beginning. I didn't just grab them from the game or something. I actually got them from that website because it's not easy to... Nope. Nice, I just missed. Now you're bubbling with the box. Oop, that's not so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. What else? I'll go back and buy the droid upgrade. Yes, I made it. Made it out alive. Where is the hummingbird? Very useful upgrade. It's not quite as good as I'd say Genji's droid convert, but I would still say that it is very good because it gives you meat to push a turret with. It's one of those things that actually spawns something to use. So he's gone for cloak. Oh crap. Ah, I saw him. I saw him. I sees him. Bam! Hit y'all. Hit y'all. Bang. See, this is how you know you're in a lower league. Is that I just 3v1 the entire team and managed to come out of that ahead. Boop. You have killed an enemy. Oh, you're stealing all the health. Oh, nope. Leon's gonna try a backstab because that's the kind of Leon I expect him to be, lower league. But yeah, I just figured today would be a good time to do sort of a more positive daily discussion, because in the past we've been very negative. We've been focusing on the negative things, the problems of Awesomenauts, and the things I think Ronimo didn't do correctly, or... Ooh, he should have gotten stunned. And, oh, escape. Okay. We is okay. But I think this is a nice and positive topic to discuss here. And they're also very good resources. I hope you take advantage of them. Because the people who made them are very awesome individuals. They've made these community things. They're not made by Ronimo. Well, the forums are. The Awesomenauts Reddit isn't run by them, obviously. It's run by the folks over at Reddit. No. Oh, nose. What time are we at? Leon. Did I kill Leon? I don't think I killed Leon. Oh, Leon's here. Leon's here. Leon's here. Oh, I think I hit him. Egad. Run! Hopefully without Mike now, I should be able to jump up in the leagues a little bit more than I have been doing in the first couple episodes. So we get a little bit more competition. But I think I've been fairly happy with the episodes I've done so far. I think we've got good discussions going. So. How often do you see a Clunk running away from a Raylan? Oh, that. Leon! Leon! No! You shall not pass! But today's topic, I guess, was a little bit short. Okay, so this Clunk needs to be taught a little bit of a lesson. Let's do some pushing. Push, 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 push. Oh, this is probably not so great. Haha! Oh gosh. Push the turret, pushing the turret. Oops. Let's just end this. End this! Oh. Oh, there he is. Oh. Bam. Oh, oh, that's not. Got stuck there. Lasers. Okay, well, that was a little bit of a quick one. A little bit of an easy one, but like I said, hopefully we... Okay, there we go. League 6, that's good. Need to jump quickly up through the leagues so I don't feel bad. Oh, wow. Jumping levels! Levels galore. And achievements, but I don't think you guys can see that. Okay, 36,000. I've got 8,000. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have a topic for discussion, I am all ears. Just leave it in the comments below. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.